Good day to you all, Ham Jam here, and welcome back to the part 2 of the Project Sekai Hunger Games. So the reason I'm doing this is because the first one was a bit shorter than normal, so I do want you guys to be able to have as much entertainment as you possibly can. So you've seen the reminders if you watched the first video from today, so we will go ahead and get started. Let's do this. Tsukasa stays at the cornucopia for resources. That's valid, but you gotta be careful. Mafufu runs away from the cornucopia. Last time she tried to get a backpack and it was empty, so I guess she decided to not do it at all this time. Kohane finds a backpack full of camping equipment. There you go. She might be on the winning streak path this time. Rin and Len run away. Miku, An, they all run away. Akito gets a first aid kit and runs away. Well, that's very wise. You gotta be careful. Amu runs away from the cornucopia. Okay, well now it's Anna grabbing a backpack and not realizing it is empty. Awesome. Kanade runs away from the cornucopia. Toya, Shizuku, Shiho, and Kaito share everything they gathered before running. Gotta be careful sharing with Kaito. He won last time and was on a severe killing streak. Ichigo breaks Nene's nose for a basket of bread. No! How dare you! Ivory runs away. Haruka stays at the cornucopia for resources while she and Tsukasa are gonna be fighting. Mizuki grabs a shovel. Honami runs away. Saki takes a sickle. Uh-oh. She trying to go back to that streak she had in the first games. Rui runs away. Minori receives a trident. Uh-oh. Haruka and Tsukasa, I guess, weren't being observant enough, and Luca and Mako run away. Mafufu and Toya hunt for other tribute, so that's a dangerous combination there. Tsukasa injures himself. Good job. Amu dies trying to escape the arena. I can just imagine her like running into the force field and being like, Wonder Boy, and then just dying. It's so sad. Oh, well there we go. Kanade shooting an arrow into Rui's head, so we got half of WXS gone. Airi sprains her ankle while running away from Luca and Mako. Nene and Mizuki work together for the day. That's a good combination. Shiho attacks Anna, but she manages to escape. That's good. Kaito makes a slingshot. Uh-oh. Shizuku receives medical supplies. Well, she almost won the last one, so that's good. Minori tends to Honami's wounds. Well, they are both Honami. Ichigo begs for An to kill her. She refuses, keeping Ichigo alive. There we go, that's good. Rin and Len tend to Saki's wounds. You better be careful who you help there, guys. Miku constructs a shack. Akito sprains his ankle while running away from Kohane. What? That's so funny to imagine. And Haruka receives clean water. Okay, so only half of WXS died. 2 cannon shots. Let's go. Akito climbs a tree to rest, but you better not fall out of it. Nene tends to her wounds. Tsukasa, Ichigo, and Shiho sleep in shifts while he's helping out his sister's friends, I guess. Luca and Mako are awoken by nightmares. Shizuku destroys Rin and Len's supplies while they're asleep. Kaito dies from an infection. Uh-oh, I guess he's not winning this time. Saki, Toya, An, and Miku tell each other ghost stories to lighten the mood. Haruka is awoken by nightmares. Anna, Airi, and Kanade cheerfully sing songs together. Kohane tends to her wounds. Mafufu and Honami hold hands. Love that. Minori and Mizuki sleep in shifts. Miku collects fruit from a tree. Kohane attacks Tsukasa, but he manages to escape. Well, no surprise there. Oh god, Rin and Len silently stab Shizuku's neck. I guess if they do it together, they can do it, but I guess separately, not really. Honami, Ichigo, Shiho, Anna, and Haruka hunt for other tributes. That's a big group. Akito steals from Nene while she isn't looking. You better be careful, she's gonna come after you. Luca and Mako try to sleep through the entire day. Airi tries to spearfish with a trident. When does she get a trident? Mizuki constructs a shack. Saki scares An off. That's very valid. Saki is scary. Just kidding. Minori accidentally detonates a landmine while trying to arm it. Come on, Minori. Well, look at her card. I guess she's going to be with all the wonderful angel-winged people. Mafufu constructs a shack. Toya convinces Kanade not to kill him, only to kill her instead. Okay, let me try and get a sense of what that said. So he convinced her not to kill him, and then he turned around and killed her. Okay, I got it. That's very sad, though. So we got Kaito, Shizuku, Minori, and Kanade that died. Well, if it'll load, that would be great. There we go. Honami goes to sleep. Nene defeats Akito in a fight. How? But spares his life. Rin and Len convinces Tsukasa to snuggle with them. They're all having a big old snuggle party, I guess. Airi defeats Ichigo in a fight but spares her life. Kohane quietly hums, that's very fitting. Mizuki receives an explosive. Why on earth would you send Mizuki an explosive? Toya starts a fire, An stays awake for all night. This is the first time Toya has survived like past day 1 in all 3 games. This is the 4th one now. An stays awake all night. Miku, Haruka, Luka, and Mako, Saki, and Mafufu track down and kill Ana. Well, that's a lot of people, so it's hard to go against that. And now Shiho's accidentally detonating a landmine while trying to arm it. Goodness gracious, guys. Oh god, Luka and Mako repeatedly stab Miku to death. Oh no. Mafufu picks flowers. Kohane collects fruit from a tree. Nene travels to higher ground. Akito questions his sanity. Very valid. Airi camouflages herself in the bushes. Mizuki collects fruit from a tree. Tsukasa receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Are you sure that's a good idea? Rin and Len discover a river. Toya runs away from Ichigo. Why is she chasing you? An thinks about home. Well, I think your whole team's still alive, so you're good. Haruka searches for a water source. Saki begs for Honami to kill her. She refuses. Well, of course she would. They're like good friends. So we got Ana, Shiho, and Miku dying today. Luka and Mako and Kohane talk about the tribute still alive. Okay. Tsukasa cooks his food before putting its fire out. Yeah, you gotta be careful. We got most of the big killers dead, but we still got some left. Mizuki sees a fire but stays hidden. Airi quietly hums. Saki, Akito, Toya, Nene, and Ichigo sleep in shifts. A very interesting group. I mean, the middle 2 are to be expected, but the other 3, I mean. Honami sets up camp for the night. An thinks about home. Mafufu kills Rin and Len with a sickle. Both of them. Well, yeah, you would have had to have been careful to do that. And Haruka loses sight of where she is. Wonder if Haruka will win again. Let's see. An severely injures Luka and Mako, but puts them out of their misery. Well, there goes our other chance for 2 victors. Not this time. Mafufu chases Nene. Akito steals from Mizuki while they aren't looking. Tsukasa, Honami, Ichigo, Saki, and Haruka hunt for other tributes. Well, you've got almost all of Leonid, and then the sibling, and then a random Haruka. Yes, a random Haruka. Toya searches for a water source. Airi receives an explosive. Uh-oh. Oh no, Kohane dies from hypothermia. Is it really that cold? Oh god, okay. So now we have an arena event, so we got acid rain. Saki is unable to find shelter and dies. Mizuki survives. Mafufu trips face first. Uh-oh. Airi is unable to find shelter. Toya survives. Honami injures Haruka and leaves her in the rain to die. Ichigo trips face first. Oh god, what is happening to Leonid? Nene survives. Tsukasa injures Akito. No, I was kind of rooting for him, and leaves him in the rain to die. And An survives. So we got a whole bunch of people. I'm not going to read all of them, but they all died today. Tsukasa, Mizuki, and An discuss the games and what might happen in the morning. Nene goes to sleep. Honami tries to treat her infection, and Toya looks at the night sky. Okay, so we got two. Oh, well. Okay, so now we got the feast. Tsukasa pushes Mizuki off a cliff during a knife fight. Well, I guess they were a dangerous killer, so guess they had to go eventually. Toya decides not to go. An decides not to go. No, Nene bleeds out due to untreated injuries. Well, Tsukasa, you really could have helped her instead of going on to fight with Mizuki, but you know. And Honami falls into a pit and dies. Oh god. An's trap kills Toya. Oh, why on earth would you do that? And Tsukasa falls into a pit and dies. So this one was short too, but I guess the two combined, and we got An as our winner this time. She almost won last time, so I guess that's fitting that she would win this time. Oh, she only had 2 kills? Did anybody have more than her? No, nobody did. Okay, so there's everyone's stats. Half of WXS dying instantly. That's lovely. So there's that. Alright. Well, that's going to be the end of the Hunger Games for this week. Join me on January 22nd for part 5. Thank you all so much for watching, and ladies, gentlemen, and everyone in between, I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.